says live at the top there.
It does. That means people are watching us. Oh, my introduction. Greetings, and I am BlazeLeeDragon, and you are watching a live broadcast where I'll be talking about an interesting topic, or at least interesting to me, that basically has to do with the gaming community and how people treat each other online in general. As many of you are aware, most of my videos usually deal with something along the lines of spirituality, morality, philosophy, but there's, of course, those videos that have to do with gaming and martial arts, magic, mysticism, even illusions, collecting, and hobbies. This particular one has to do with, what do we do in our free time? Many of us will get on Facebook or on YouTube. We'll watch awesome channels like mine, and we will basically spend our free time in communities with other people, whether that be people watching our videos or we spending free times in video games. Now, some of you might look at video games saying, oh, it's a waste of time. Other ones are like, yeah, video games, it's life. But the thing to keep in mind that regardless of the forum and the format, people treat each other how they're going to treat each other, and it affects you. So even if you're talking about a video game, a web forum, or a web chat, or just in general, if you're on the online community, people say things to each other. In many situations, people are emboldened to be a jerk, for lack of a better word, just due to the fact that they can hide behind the computer. They don't have to share their real names. They don't have to share who their real identities are, so they can be an extra jerk, and some people think this is great. The sad thing is, cyberbullying can really affect people. It can really mentally break them down and take people who are already depressed and make it a lot worse. So what can we do about it? What can we do as individuals? Well, the first thing to do is be aware of the actions you're doing. Realize that there are people out there, and even little jests, if they don't get it, can really affect someone seriously. And granted, there are people who are going to hear these little jests and say, oh, they need to get over it and grow up, or it's just a game, or it's just the internet. But that's not always the case. To some people, when you're having a bad day or a bad month or even a bad year, that one little extra comment can be enough to just set you over the edge. So, let's keep this in mind and be aware of this to begin with. The next thing is, what else can we do? And that's by making our own communities and monitoring them, keeping them safe. Some place that you can call home in your free time. Because let's think about it. Why do we play video games or get on Facebook or YouTube or the internet? Is because we're stressed out from daily life and we want to kick back and enjoy ourselves in another realm. And that's one outlet is video games. I mean, for me, I love video games. I've been playing them for years, and I spend more time than I should in them. So why do I want to go to, a multiplayer video game and have people basically being douchebags to me, telling me how, oh, I'm new or a noob, or worse yet, women. Women get on a game and guys hear a woman's voice and there's making fun of them. Women can't play games, or they're making sexual comments, or making them feel harassed, or making it not feel like a safe place to be. So today I actually have a guest, and we have Burlyman. And
Hello.
Hello, Burlyman.
Hello. My name's Burlyman. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello.
So I want to thank you for joining us, and I want to talk about your community, Burlyman's Gaming Safe House. And in a few minutes, I'm actually going to show everyone what they look like. We'll put links below. Let's talk about why did you make Burlyman's Gaming Safe House, and what's its purpose?
Wow. Okay. Well, to make it pretty much simple and basic, I made the gaming safe house community so we can have fun, because games are for having fun. That was the kind of premise of what I was trying to get across to everyone. It's been so many times where I've got into, like I say, a game of Call of Duty or Halo, and straight away I'm being teabagged. I've got some guy with his avatar, he's doing this dance, and it's just like, it's funny, but after about the millionth time, it just gets a bit dull. So I thought, you know what? I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I want to have a nice community where I can go there, meet some people, have a nice game with them, and just have a nice old time, nice and relaxing. So I looked around. I looked around for the community, and there were some good ones. There's a few good ones, but they always had the odd troll here and there. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I just make my own? Why not just make my own? So I did, and it's been growing ever since. Actually, it started out with about 30 odd people in it, and it's been growing quite rapidly ever since that time. So yeah, that's the life story of the safe house.
That's awesome, and I'm glad, and that's the point, is putting forth that effort, and we're getting questions.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, we're new to the question and answers, so let's answer these two questions that we have really quick.
Sure.
And let's see, the first one, and I apologize, I cannot pronounce your name, but he says, you are right. Screen is our anonymous shield. A lot of people open thyself on the internet, but they're closing to other public relations. Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that's the thing. It's like it's real easy to be troll, for lack of another word, and to give people a hard time online when you don't have to face them face to face or see them again to kind of have that little moment of power, do it and run. Now we also have another one here from Johnny, and he says, no, no, no. Which part you were no-no-knowing to?
Yeah, please. Is it me? I hope it's not me.
Well, it couldn't be me. I have a beard, so.
I don't know why. It's a little tiny one, but it's still a beard.
All right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but no, I'm really glad that you made the community because, like I said, I mean, I've found some fun there. I actually know your dad, Snow Dog, and which games is brutal?
Which games is brutal? That's a good question.
That is it.
Do you mean with their communities that they come with, or the actual difficulty of the game? Because I can talk about both.
Well, let's just talk about how people treat them. Which games can people be brutal to each other on? I think any of them. Even the Minecraft game that we've been playing recently on Burlycraft.
On Burlycraft, yes. Yeah, we got a little public server set up so nice, friendly people can mine and slay pigs in their leisure. No, we did have a bit of trouble though. At one point when it first started up, we had a troll in the midst, didn't we?
We did. Lost some diamonds.
We did. Well, you lost some diamonds. I think everyone lost something eventually.
Yes.
It's quite bad, but no, we did catch them. We did catch them in the end, so justice.
Yes.
Yes. Burlyman.
But back to what we were talking about with the safe house itself.
Yes.
Like I said, I'm glad you made the community. Just for the simple fact that I of course knew your dad from my voice acting with the movies online, and it was good to have an outlet that was a little bit different. Like usually I'm playing Guild Wars 2 or just an offline game, and I'd seen Minecraft and I'm like, oh, these graphics are terrible. Why would anyone want to play this?
The classic excuse. Oh, I don't want to play Minecraft. What do? You chop a tree down in an 8-bit 4-bit. Oh, that's just You know what? With Minecraft, it's, to put it bluntly, it's like crack. As soon as you pick it up, you start playing it, and you're like, what the?
That is.
Was that Chewbacca? Chewie!
It's my dog. He's giving me a hard time. He sees I'm on the computer, and he's like, no, let's go outside instead.
I love dogs. They're awesome.
Yeah, they are. They're fantastic. So, oh yeah, but we were right. That's what Johnny was asking.
Okay,
that's
cool. Where was I?
We were talking about Minecraft. And we were talking about how it's a safer community on Burlycraft 24/7.
Yes.
Just for the simple fact that when I was playing it, I was like, oh man, these graphics are terrible. Why would anyone want to play this? And I was like, okay, I'll talk to Snow Dog. He keeps posting all these videos where you guys are playing together, and it actually looks fun instead of playing with yourself or by yourself. And when I saw these videos, I'm like, okay, I've got to check this out. What is it? So then, of course, he introduced me to you, and then we got on, and there's 10, 15 at least on the server, and it's a lot of fun. It's something to strive for, and then when you build your big buildings, you can show them off to other people. And we have another question, actually.
Wow, we're doing well.
So we have two Generation X and Y. X is people before Internet Revolution, and Generation Y, they are smart in Internet and computer stuff. They can use all of it, but society didn't give them instructions of how to use it. So here's the biggest problem.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is very interesting. Well, I think that's more of a statement, I believe, and I think I kind of agree with that statement. just ever so slightly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know I'd be entering a community where I'm going to be in such debate here. I just did it to make a safe spot for everyone.
And that's good.
uh,
I'm glad you did. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and share that. And I know I'm going to have links below.
mm.
Let's see, let's do full screen here, and you're going to see this little woo effect where it's going to show everything. Then let me go ahead and pull this up so I don't make people sick. And
That's my YouTube.
here's your YouTube. I think that was it was your YouTube too. Okay, so Burlyman's Gaming Safe House. So you have all sorts of videos on here, and of course it's not just Minecraft.
Yeah, I do any form of geekery mainly. I mean, my underlying kind of subject matter is comedy. I like to make people laugh. I like to make them have a good time. And you know, if you're watching someone play, you don't want to just sit there watching them. Oh, this is how you do this. You have to jump up here, press the A button. No, that's boring. You want to actually be a part of it. So, I mean, when I'm doing my videos, say the Legend of Zelda, which is a live stream actually, that I do every Saturday, I get everyone involved. I'll be like, oh, what am I doing? I don't know. I mean, I'm new to this. Help! You know, I think it's more entertaining when someone they just don't know what to do. It's just they get you involved. It's just you get the emotion, you get the facial expressions. I just like entertaining. I'm an actor.
I don't know what being an actor is like. I also don't know what it's like to do to entertain other people. It's a new concept for me.
A new concept for you.
A new concept for me, laddie. Yeah, it's but no, it's definitely makes it a lot more interesting to watch and to check out. So I've actually seen some of your videos. They're actually pretty cool. I also like the little custom avatar of Mega Man with your head, and it's really Burlyman now.
It's the Burlyman, yeah. It's actually recognised now as Burlyman. I don't get trouble for it anymore.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'm glad. And then, of course, I mean, hey, just because Mega Man stole Burlyman's outfit doesn't mean he's stealing your idea. So you're fine with Mega Man looking like you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'll let him run around in my kind of spandex,
Good times.
Yeah.
And then there's also the Burlyman Gaming Safe House on Facebook.
On the Facebooks.
Yes.
The Facebook. This is where you can get in contact with everyone that's been in the videos and with anyone else that's actually enjoying the videos as well. A nice troll-free zone. Well,
yes.
I say troll-free. The trolls are gentle, and they're probably there to make you laugh.
And that's good. And I also noticed that you monitor your stuff really well, and I like that. Vision again. Gotta warp. But no, I'm definitely glad that you actually monitor it. And that's actually cool. I know, like as an example, on the Minecraft, the Burlycraft 24/7 server, when things started going missing, of course you want to gripe about that. I'm working a 70-hour week, come home, want to relax, and my diamonds are gone.
Yeah, you don't want to come home to that, no.
And I can't do anything about it. So what does the moderators do? They start a search party, and Snow Dog was on the case, and he found the thief.
Yes, he did very, very well. Very elementary case, I have to say, but he did rather well. Yes.
Yeah, so it was excellent. So, so that's basically what I wanted to bring you on for is let's just talk about the fact that we don't have to be jerks online, and there are people who care and will stand up for you, and a place that you can feel safe. So come check out Burlyman's channel.
Please do.
Facebook and come join us. Any final comments before we close up, Burlyman?
Just please join in. The more the merrier. If you're a nice and friendly person, please, because come play with us. One of us. Yes. No, please enjoy us. I mean, I do this for a living, so I'm going to be around all the time. And if you have any troubles, you can always come to me or Blaze himself, actually, because you're on there most of the time as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes. But so of course, I'm sure you take requests and do videos if people ask.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. I take requests. I do collaborations with everyone as well. Literally, if I'm very approachable, so you send me a message, I will take it all in. And if it's a very good idea, like I I've done a video a while back where one of my friends, or should I say friends now, he was one of my fans. He sent me all these little mini games. He's like, "Oh, can you do a video of all these games?" I was like, "Yeah, oh, sure." So I sat there for about an hour flicking through all these little flash games and being very, very confused or disturbed. But it was a very interesting video. You know, check the YouTube link. It's just down there somewhere.
Now I have to give you a hard time and not post the link just so you're pointing at nothing. No, I'm joking.
Oh, you're mean.
Me mean? Why never, sir. I would never be mean to another individual.
Oh, never.
Never admit to it. No. Thank you for joining us today, Burlyman. Thank you guys for watching. Thumb up, like, subscribe. Come find him on Facebook, and we'll see you in.
All right, thanks, guys.